It's a little...
I'll come with you. We'll do a bit of commentating.
Two of us can get it wrong together.
Yeah, exactly. Wait for some watchers and some viewers.
I appreciate you doing the live feed.
Oh, I'm enjoying it, to be honest. But I enjoyed the T-side. I do feel a bit weird when you're in a big group, but...
Yeah.
Right, we've got one watcher. Hello. Two, here we go. So we are back, and typically it has been. We've had lunch break, and it was dry.
It was
dry. I'm here with Dave Bristow, chairman, BSSO, and it was dry. They called the scooter race, and they started chucking it down with rain. So typical. So we are out for. This is the second race of the stock. Well, they've called them, so we thought we'd take a walk and.
Sidecars are on the last lap.
Yeah, so the sidecars are on their last lap. So they should be out 5-10 minutes. I thought I'll start it early, get some viewers. Feedback's been good, which is good. Someone sent a message saying that, or a comment that they're already looking at tracks to when to book their. I'm going to go down here, Dave, just so I'm not in front of everyone. To do his ACU licence. So that's great. That's exactly. It's not hard. It is not hard. And to be honest, it's a great time to get out to do a cheap track day. To be honest, as well, £100. You get an afternoon on track. You know, track days are a lot of money. So I'll tell you what I might do actually, because these scooters grids are just through here. I might do scooter thing. I did want to say, John the Greek. If you are friends with him on Facebook, he is actually doing a live video on the bike, so he's streaming it live, so you can actually see right now John on his bike. So I'll change it round in a minute. We'll have a look. I'll just show you. Earlier as well, I got it wrong. John is actually on his Group 6, not a 4E, but anyway. This is John, obviously. If you have a look on the front, he's got his camera. He is actually live now, so if you go onto his page, you can actually follow an onboard footage of his racing. So yeah, that'd be good actually. Another thing as well, Justin Price, if you can see him running, he's actually got a sidecar licence, and he's actually been on the sidecar today. Don't know why, but he obviously likes it. So, I'm going to jump the other side, have a quick run down of the scooters, and then I'm going to go back to where I was originally. So, you've got Danny Lauder on his Group 10. Right, scooters going out now. So Johnny's live, so we best tell Justin to hurry up. Here he goes. Right, let's give it. Alright, let's go back now. They're going to be starting their warm-up lap. So this is the stock grid. So yeah, as I was saying earlier, I don't know if you heard it, John the Greek is actually doing a live feed now. So you can actually watch the racing from a racer's perspective live. He is live now. So if you go have a look, you'll find it. Hello, mate. So we're going to watch from here because you might get a bit of perspective of the speed to a degree. Right, this is their warm-up lap, so they're starting their warm-up lap. I don't know why they're doing a warm-up lap, because it's chucking it down with rain. So, won't be getting in the heat. Hello Martin, Steve, Chalky, bonjour to a lovely, wet, windy Lydden. So right, they're coming round now. Trying to get every little bit of heat in their tyres. Don't blame them, because it is horrible. Rubbish conditions. So it'd be interesting to see. As I was saying, actually, the first stock I was saying John was actually 4E. He isn't. John, the Greek, is actually on his Group 6, so he's basically out in open class. So right, let's try and zoom in, get the start. Dry my phone. You might be able to see the lights as well, actually, from here. So the lights I was on about on the other live feeds. Oh, Alex van Dijk's. Here, has he got you going? No, he's cut out on the grid. Here he goes. He's got you going. Right, green light from the back. Watch for the lights. That's it. They're off. I got a good start. Oh, someone's bike don't sound very healthy, but right. So let's try and see who's in the lead. It looks like Justin. So yeah, I think Justin Price is in the lead. Oh, it's a bit hard. Right, so it's Justin. Graham Tatton, so Justin's 4E, Graham's production, followed by Alex van Dijk, then followed by Keith. Keith's got a good start, considering he didn't really have a too good qualifying. See if he can, Keith's in 4th at the minute, so that's good. Always good to see if he can try and stay there. But so yeah, Justin first overall, Graham Tatton, Keith Terry, Alex van Dijk, Stuart Day, Chris Gayton, Ian Scott, Steve Wright, Barry, Bob West, Danny Lauder, Phil, which is a newcomer, so he's not last. Go on, Phil. Not too sure. Jerome. Right, John. I don't know what happened to John, but John is actually dead last. I reckon he might be doing this. Which, to be, if you're watching John on live, it would be interesting, because he's not going to be long until he's on these. So anyway, Justin's going up the hill. He's got quite a good lead now over Graham, but they are in different groups. So Justin's obviously 4E, and Graham is actually first production. I tell you, Keith's holding his own. Keith's actually moved to 3rd now, so. He's overtaken Alex van Dijk, and Stuart's also overtaken Alex. So Keith's holding his own, and he's actually chasing Graham Tatton for the lead in production class. So that, go on Keith. He is followed closely behind Stuart. Stuart is production again. Right, so anyway, John is there, John. So he'll be working his way through the pack. Keith, follow mate. Right, so here's Justin again. Justin's entering Devil's Elbow. 4E, miles in front. So what's the right? So Graham's pulled away a little from Keith, and actually he's holding his own against Stuart as well. Stuart has caught him, but he hasn't overtaken him yet, I don't believe. Oh, it's close to on the hairpin. No, Keith's still in front. Go on, Keith. Dan, hello, mate. So Graham, which is number 1 proddy, followed by Stuart Day's got Keith now, second, and Keith third in production. Chris Gayton. I don't know what happens. Dave, actually, we spoke to Dave. We see Dave at the beginning. Dave's obviously not going out on his Group 4 shape. And it is started to rain more now. Great. Once again, there's your leader, Justin. So it's 10 laps. 10 laps here. So Justin Graham, Stuart's actually gapping Keith now and actually catching Graham. So it's a good little racing production class. So saying Justin's in a league of his own at the minute with the 4E. Let's try and get on because Stuart is overtaking Graham. So, oh, Stuart's actually 4E. Sorry, I'm saying Stuart's production. He's not. So. Oh, that's good. So Keith's second. Graham's first in production. Keith's second. But he is getting caught, Keith, now, so he needs to up his game. He needs to hurry up. Don't know what's happening with Steve Wright and Barry, but they're somewhere towards the back. I don't know if they're just confidence, because riding in the wet is a game on its own. There is Mr. Price, Justin. Right, so Stuart's got Graham. And now Ian Scott is caught up with Graham. Is that Ian Scott? Or is that John? It might be John. Let's have a little look. Right, so Justin Price, Stuart Day. John the Greek is now in third. So yes, he's worked his way back from the back of the grid to third. So then it's Graham Tatton. Someone's overtaken Keith. I think it's number 17. So now we got Steve Wright that's just about to come into view. Production, Barry at 4E on Drew's bike, Bob West and Chris Gayton. Danny Lauder, only one out in Group 10. Newcomer Phil, doing well with his orange vest, especially in these conditions. He's getting faster and faster, Phil, so. It's good to see, right, Justin is here. So 4E, there's the leader, overall. But he is getting chased down by John. But John is on his Group 6 machine. Then followed by Stuart Day. So yeah, I don't know if John, I know he's obviously gone out in the super class, but I don't know if, I thought they run that with Group 6, I'm not too sure now. I'll have to speak to Dave about that, see what they're saying. Right, so technically your leader is Justin going up the hill. And he is getting chased by John, so there's Justin and John. So you can see the gap. So this is your first and second overall. There's John, he's second. Then we've got Stuart Day, third. And Graham Tatton. Keith Terry, Alalez, it's a shame, I needed a second phone really, just so I can do a bit of live timing to see what actually the proper positions, because it gets a bit confusing when leaders start lapping and who's with who. But yeah, so Johnny's right on Justin's tail now. Stuart has eked a lead, to be honest, between him and Graham Tatton, but they are two different groups. Right, so here's the 1 and 2, Justin and John. So it looks like John will obviously, yeah, there you go. John will get Justin, but obviously they're on total different machines. There's Stuart Day, number 12, Graham Tatt, number 8, Keith, number 23 on the inside, Ian Scutt on Team Hornet small frame. We've got Alex Van Dyke, only chap out in production, 6A. No, it won't be 6A, sorry, production auto. As we go back to the leaders. So Justin's holding off John. That's considering not in the same class, it's a good little race happening. So yeah, especially in these conditions, because it is extremely horrible. So Justin and John there, that's your first and second. Stuart Day, Graham Tatton. I've lost track of where Keith is now. I know he's there on track now, but positions I'm confused myself because it's hard work trying to do the live timing. We've got one more scooter race after this, and that will be the super scooter race. So that'll be all your 6A. And obviously you get a lot of the production boys going in 6, as we were saying earlier on the other live videos, for value for money, for an extra 30 quid, I think it is, 30, 40 quid, you get double. Alishon, Mr. Munns. There's good old Bob West. John, right, John's got Justin now, so John's right in front, just going over the finish line. Right, that is the finish line actually, so that is the finish. So, yeah, that was John. Oh, it's a good little battle happening there, a few back markers. So yeah, John overall winner. With Justin second overall, first in class. So I'm going to take a walk up. We'll hopefully get some of the riders coming in. Bit different viewing for you. So we were allowed spectators here, but you had to book. There's Annie. But you had to obviously book the tickets online. So you can't just turn up and watch, but we'll try and get them. There's obviously a lot of the BSSO lads to come out and watch. Dave and obviously Hammy do a great job for the BSSO. A lot's been happening, especially behind the scenes. So that the talk is the winners. John, well done. Justin, well done. Well done, mate. There is a lot happening. I've been speaking to Dave. I've got a lot in the pipeline, and that is purely to try and help you guys get out. So, and obviously improve the BSSO, you know. Chris Gay, let's Phil. So it's great to see. There's Keith. Getting a bit excited. Mr. Scutt, Ian Scutt. So yeah, as I was saying, that they are really doing a lot. They're pushing the sport as much as possible, and especially this year, 'cause it's such a rubbish year with what's going on. What they've done is truly great. So anyway, that's the race. The racing over. As I was saying, John was live, I believe. Was he? He was live, wasn't he? Yeah. So you can go on John's Facebook and see John start from the back, basically show off. So yeah, cheers for tuning in, and we'll see you for the last race of the day. Cheers, guys.